Made a dragon foreskin. I harvested it myself from a live dragon.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Was it a bad dragon?
It was the dragon from Shrek.
You know what bad dragons are?
What?
That's the company that makes those big ass dildos that girls.
Oh, dude, those things are hot. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I was just
That brings us to our sponsor, everybody.
I was going to use this, but then I just noticed Ben's not even holding his microphone right now.
Oh, shit. I should have thought about that.
LonelyMans.
And we back.
Happy birthday, Benbo.
Ratchet, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Turn it up.
Fuck everybody. It's Benbo's birthday. Fuck everybody.
Happy
Benbo.
birthday.
Fuck.
Suck on my dick.
And thank you, Paul. I needed that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's Benbo's birthday. It's Benbo's birthday.
I never tell anyone about my birthday, but I forget that Facebook does.
Yeah.
It
And then you
sucks.
start getting people you haven't talked to in 17 years being like, happy birthday. And you're like, thanks.
I
Like,
deactivate the day before and then reactivate the day after to avoid it, actually. I've done that like literally for the last
That's
like
such
6.
a douchey move.
I know.
yeah. For the last 6 years?
Yeah, I've
I
done
don't
it
want
basically
people to
forever.
Think about me or wish me a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Act like they care.
That's exactly.
Oh, you want to wish me a happy birthday? No, you can't.
Yeah.
I'm too special for your happy birthday, you plebes.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have my number? We must not be friends.
And then my
If you're really my boy, you'll text me my phone. You know it's my birthday without Facebook.
and then my
you have it in
grandmother
your calendar.
my grandmother texts me happy birthday and I don't get back to her for like 4 days. So I'm just like the worst.
Oh, my grandmother
has
has been sending me cards for 33 years. I haven't called her once. Talked to She used to call my mom's house and talk to me there, but now she doesn't bother calling my cell phone. I don't think I would answer anyway.
She used to call you on your cell phone?
I think a couple times.
Late night?
Yeah.
She needed some love?
Midnight. As soon as the clock strikes 12.
Yeah.
December 17th at 11:59 p.m. She's like, all right,
It's time.
late night
let's
she
go.
would eat my ass.
I thought you were going to say
Tickle on my
butt.
ball sack.
Late night she would eat my butt.
Yeah.
Then I would bust a nut.
My grandma called me on my cell phone.
Even though this is the free app and I probably shouldn't take it down this lane. Have we talked about you guys?
I can edit the beginning and the end, but anything in the middle, I'm not.
You
gonna
guys get your
bother
butts
editing
eaten?
out. I have yet to.
I've never. I kind of interested in having a girl do it, but then it's
Yeah.
like I don't think I'm interested enough to actually do it.
I've gotten like a low ball lick, and I'm like, oh, could be going there, and I would let it slide if it happened,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna ask.
I don't think I would even let it slide. It's like playing tennis where like I see it and I'm like, that would be cool to do, but not for me, I guess. I just keep driving.
You don't have the stamina.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not going to force it to happen, but when it does, I'm not mad about it.
Yeah,
I'm not. Yeah.
you're not gonna push a head down.
I just do
No.
the hairs that I have between my cheeks.
Yeah,
Like, dude, imagine literally my hair between my cheeks just looks like this. You have to part it. If you want to
it's
get my
greasy and unwashed.
if you want to, first off, this is washed. I just washed it, you little bitch ass. And
Talking about my hair ain't
all
luxurious
knotted.
when you know it is,
to get
bitch.
to my butthole,
it's
you
weird that you have
this is-
dingleberries in your head hair also.
to get to my butthole, you have to do one of these and like push it aside.
Yeah,
So at that point,
it's a rat's
the
nest down
romance
there.
is gone. Yeah.
Bro, Paul is
the romance that's commonly attributed with
Your
eating
hair-
a man's ass.
You are like the White Cat Williams with that hair, bro. It's luxurious.
Yeah, dude. I'm riding it. I'm riding it out now. I definitely look like from the Comedy Store doc,
Oh, Bruce Baum.
Bruce Baum.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look exactly like that motherfucker
with the
when I
right
grow up.
hat, you can get Bruce Baum going.
When I'm old, dude, I better be famous because I'm gonna look like shit.
Yeah, you should start doing wacky prop comedy also.
Yeah, you could be like oh man.
Dude, Higginbottom inspired me. That set, I was like, oh yeah, you don't need to fucking be real at all.
What did he do?
He posted a really good set on Instagram that he did. And I knew all the jokes. I've seen him a bunch of times, but it just reminded me like, you know, you can still do the Stephen Wright thing. You can still do the Mitch Hedberg thing.
Yeah, you can create your own reality.
We're getting real deep into comedy talk here. It's comedy talk radio.
I like comedy talk more than stock talk because I don't know shit about stocks.
Oh, let's slide into stock talk. Man. I got a pick of the week.
Paulie's pick of the week. This is not financial advice.
This is not financial advice, but if you have money, this is what you should do. but this is not financial.
If you got a
advice.
few bucks on you, this is what you should be
But
doing.
I'm not a
right now.
financial advisor, though.
No,
Not a financial
This
advisor.
is not
dog.
financial advice.
Pauly's
But you'd be an idiot not to follow it.
Oh man, I'm intrigued to hear what Pauly Dollars has to talk
Pauly's
about.
crypto pick of the week. So I'm going with
Cypher coin.
a little known. They're ranked 400 something on the cryptocurrencies. A little company known as Pickle Finance. The call number is all capitals Pickle. That's a lot of letters. I don't know why they.
What's Pickle Finance worth right now at the time of this recording? Which
All right,
is
let's first, before we get into what it's worth, let's get into the history of the company. Okay.
By the way, it's 10:56 a.m. on a Sunday. This is the earliest podcast we've ever done.
Ever done, and it's my birthday, so I slept in till like 8 o'clock this morning, and I was happy about it.
Are you guys?
I just happened to wake up at 9 a.m. and see you guys' text messages. Otherwise, I
it's
could
gonna
have
snow, so I want to
let
get
it
this
ride.
shit out of the
True.
way.
I was up till 3 in the morning watching old Joe Rogan podcasts, just like spiritually preparing for this podcast today.
Heck yeah. So
Channeling.
would you like to know who the founders?
Manifestation.
Yeah.
Before you invest in Pickle Finance, would you like to know who the founders are?
Yes.
Oh, you can hear my mouth, dude. I got dry mouth.
Yeah. Take a sip. Pauly's sip of the week.
Okay, so
Is that purified water? Or you rocking mineral? What's up?
I think I just pissed in there earlier. Pickle Finance was founded by 4 pseudonymous developers who are primarily represented
Pseudo-anonymous, so they're not completely anonymous?
represented by an individual known as Larry the Cucumber. This is a real company you can invest in, folks. In fact, if you invested yesterday, you would have made 5 times your money.
His real name is Dan Whitney, and he was a radio personality in Florida back in like the early 90s.
It's a reference to the character from the religious cartoon VeggieTales.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Larry the Cucumber. I mean, how can you not trust the company? He's God righteous.
Shout out VeggieTales, Barbara Manatee.
I didn't know you were heavy into the VeggieTales as a kid.
I know
Jesse.
one skit from VeggieTales, and it's Larry the Cucumber is in love with a stuffed animal, Barbara Manatee, and sings a whole love song to her.
Okay, I thought he was gonna do something else.
Barbara Manatee, you are the one for me. Sent from up above. You are the one I love.
Man, you should quit your day job.
Yeah, I'm gonna just write VeggieTales.
I'm gonna
Did it
send
work?
my
Did
resume
Barbara Manatee jump on the cucumber?
He fucks Barbara Manatee at the end of it.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
Yeah.
So Larry the Cucumber fucks.
He just goes head first into that manatee pussy.
Man, that's diving into the pussy.
It sounds a lot different than the VeggieTales that I was familiar with.
This is VeggieTales After Dark.
Okay.
VeggieTales a porn parody.
Yeah.
Um,
VeggieTales in the cut.
I'm trying to find out how
What
to
was
send my
the
resume to Pickle Finance.
What was the BET late night? What was it called? BET Uncut. Yeah. Oh yeah. Larry
I've only heard about it
Uncut.
because my town was so white that they didn't even provide BET on the cable package.
And that is the whitest thing of the day.
Yeah.
My town was so white. They were like, BET.
Dude,
we gotta shut
I lived
this
on the
down.
town line. My friends half a mile down the street were watching BET Uncut, and I was watching MTV Unplugged.
I've got a whiter thing for you. My aunt, when I was probably a little older, but I had a little cousin who was like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
My aunt wouldn't let her watch The Proud Family.
Wow.
Because she thought that the one white character in it was depicted as like a nerdy girl, and that it was
This is
very
a white
mean.
pride family, and we don't watch the Proud Family.
No, it was. They
We
were
don't
like, her reasoning was like, look, I mean, my daughter is like a nerdy white girl, and the
Yeah.
fucking nerdy white girl on that show just gets shit the entire time from everybody else.
I wish I could remember the Proud Family theme song. Do you remember it, Ben?
There's so much.
She actually is on my Instagram, so I hope she doesn't listen to
Family.
she follows me on Instagram, so I really hope.
That was Beyonce and Solange did that together, I believe.
Yeah, I thought Kyler Pratt was the girl that played
Who was
Kyler Pratt.
who's the voice
I thought
of
it was
the
Solange. I
dad?
knew Solange was on there. Maybe Beyonce was on there.
Who's the
I
voice of
think
the
Beyonce
dad?
and Solange did the theme song together as a proud black family.
I'm looking up the cast.
Who was the voice?
They had good voices on that show, I think.
Yeah, I know Kyler Pratt was on there. Orlando Brown, I believe, was one of the characters.
I don't remember any of these people.
I watched. It was
What
probably
else
the
were
only
they
show. They were just on like Disney Channel stuff. They
Yeah.
were just like Disney Channel
Yeah, but
characters.
she wouldn't let her.
Oh yeah,
watch
it's
the
also
Proud
Black History Month. We haven't
Yeah,
acknowledged
I
that
mean,
on the
Paul,
podcast
I'm not
yet.
gonna lie. I don't know how I feel about that. Just the irony being that, like, in every
I know,
other
dude, I
show,
know.
it's like every black
I know.
person has to watch the one black person. Every
Dude,
show be shit
that's
on
why I brought it up.
All the
stereotypically.
Kim Possible you want.
Yeah.
she follows me on Insta, so I brought it up at risk of starting family drama. So I understand that it's quite a weird take.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny when I was a kid.
did
And
her
also when I was a kid, I was like, dude, the Proud Family is one of the better cartoons on TV.
How did you feel about that Disney Channel original movie where they adopt a girl from Africa, but it turns out to be a white girl from South Africa?
Mean Girls? I mean,
Oh yeah, that was also the plot for Mean Girls.
That's like the thing of me. Maybe she's not adopted in Mean Girls.
No, I think a black family was like, yeah, we're gonna foster or sponsor a child from Africa, and then like it shows up and she's a white chick from South Africa, and they're like, all right, we can't be racist about this now because we wouldn't want people to be racist. We can't judge the girl from Africa for being white.
Right.
But they're obviously upset about it.
No, I mean, honestly, that'd be the biggest bullshit. He's probably come over here like, fuck. She'd be pissed too. Like, I met some girls from South Africa. It's like 50-50 on whether they're racist or not. Like, especially like rich white people in South Africa, because what's happening now is like they're now feeling like they're getting their all the stuff they stolen back, and they're like, they're encroaching on their wealth and making it kind of more. I don't know. The whole situation's fucked up.
Who's from South Africa?
But they're kind of racist.
Elon?
It's me. It's Elon. I can't do it. I had it for a little bit before.
I would only try to do Kyle Dunnigan's where he's like, super cool.
It's very bizarre. And I'm doing like fucking. I'm doing Star Trek fucking William Shatner.
You're about to hit the
Captain Kirk.
Going into Klingon.
I thought I had it for a little before, but I lost it now. Once you get put on the spot, I think I can do it, Elon.
All right, so Larry the Cucumber and who else founded Pickle Finance?
I read some more into it. It was actually a lot of technical jargon that they seem like a legit company, actually. So I was talking shit about Pickle Finance.
What are they worth
like
right now?
Good $25 a coin.
Okay.
I mean, that's a lot more than Dogecoin,
What
right?
were they worth a year ago?
So shout out Pickle Finance.
How far have they come in a year?
I'm looking at the Proud Family cast now, so we
Proud
moved
Family.
on.
What is the Proud Family cast?
Yeah,
move on.
read the
dude.
cast,
Now,
please.
did your aunt's daughter grow up to be a nerdy white girl anyways?
Oh, she's super nerd. She's like a doctor or whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking nerdy.
But
She's like a doctor. Like
dude,
fucking
Nickelodeon.
loser.
Maybe this is looking through Caucasian colored glasses. I feel like Nickelodeon was pretty progressive. A lot of the cartoons I watched. There was a.
I watched My Brother and Me all the time.
Dude,
back in the
Rugrats.
day.
I felt like the Susie. It's Susie's family. You know, I didn't have any black friends as a child, so I felt like that was the
It
closest.
took
I
them
got.
a few seasons to get to Susie, but they did.
Yeah,
eventually.
and Susie's family. I remember just being like, "Damn, Susie's family is way fucking cooler." And all
Keenan
these
and
fucking
Kel?
nerds.
Keenan and Kel.
They had a lot of
orange soda. Yeah, orange soda. That was their thing. Whatever happened to
That's pretty racist that he's obsessed with orange soda.
a little bit.
Yeah, but that's one of
But
those things.
at the same time, it wasn't grape, so that's a little bit better. But
This
still,
is like the hackiest joke ever. But with the orange soda thing, it's like the same thing with the fried chicken thing, where it's like everybody loves. What are you talking about?
Yeah, who loves
literally
orange
just the
soda?
best.
America loves orange
I just
soda.
don't get how things that are like universally loved become stereotypes. It's like you know, math. I understand because math only Asians like it and Jews. But
well, if you're racist, you just say like, "Oh, that's a thing black people do," and now we don't like that anymore, or now it's not enjoyable anymore.
do you think there's a racist guy out there who really wants orange soda and he just refuses to do it?
well, I won't drink it if them niggers do. It's
He's like sweating like on the other side of the room.
I mean, I would not be surprised at all. In fact, I'm 100% sure there is. There's probably someone that's like, we ain't never drinking nothing purple.
Yeah, people act like fried chicken and watermelon is not amazingly delicious.
Dude,
There's so much irony, man. Fuck all that bullshit. Everyone loves fucking people eat chicken all the goddamn time.
yeah, it would be like, oh, guess what? Fucking.
Could you eat watermelon in public though?
I just don't like watermelon.
Dude, do you know?
I don't know. I'm not a watermelon fan. Like,
I'm making a point. I'm like, who doesn't like watermelon?
Have you heard have you heard
watermelon's fine. I hate all the fucking extra seeds in it. It's a lot of work for not a lot of reward.
It's a fun, like outdoor barbecue snack because then you can spit the seeds.
Yeah, but I can't eat watermelon in public, so it's not the same.
It's
you know?
only good as a surprise food. Okay, if someone tells me there's going to be watermelon at a location,
Yeah.
I'm not that excited about the watermelon.
If I see it on the menu, I'm not getting
If I'm
it.
sitting in a location and someone presents me with watermelon, I'm very excited that I've been presented with watermelon. You know?
Well, yeah, we went to an open mic at Park Grill last summer, and they just happened to like provide us a slice of watermelon with the burger. That was cool. That was
That's
nice.
I don't want to know the watermelon's coming, and then I'm pumped. You know, have you heard Donald Rawlings when he eats watermelon in front of white people? He cuts it up with into
'cause
cubes.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That's
you can't
so
eat it
fun.
off the rind.
That's so funny.
He's like, we only eat cubed watermelon in public.
Yeah, they gotta eat because it always comes in triangles, and then you can't. It's too much.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's one of the reasons I never did, but I don't like watermelon that much. I don't know. It's fine.
I mean, it's definitely not like the most. It's kind of tasteless. Like I said, if someone has it,
It's like 75% water.
It's mostly water. Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
just a weird stereotype because it's like, imagine if they're like Mexicans, they like those frozen ice pops. Like everybody likes those frozen. Like,
Yeah, who doesn't love a frozen treat?
it's a summer treat.
I do love anything in watermelon flavor is always the best. Like any candies or any like juice drinks or anything like that. It's always watermelon flavor is always the best.
Edible panties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, only if they're on mankinis. Those are my favorite edible.
Is there an
panties.
edible mankini?
The edible mankini. That's I don't know if it's not out there. We should start it.
The straps would have to be thicker up top, though. You stretch that gummy candy, it's gonna break.
Yeah, you need to have the man version with broad shoulders. I feel you.
It took me years to find out that edible panties were made of fruit roll up. I always wondered. I was like, what? How do you eat it? What is it actually made of? And then it makes total sense.
Are you saying edible panties are delicious?
Yeah. If you, I was never into fruit roll up or fruit by the foot. I hated that stuff when I was a kid. Gushers, not my thing.
I don't like them now, but I did for a time. But
More for me then, ladies.
Listen,
Gushers.
Anything good for a good mankini, I'll do it.
I don't like squirters like gushers. There's a difference. Where are you at, my kink positive hoes?
Squirt's projectile, gusher is just like a flood.
Yeah, gushers just, you're like, well, I need a new mattress now. Sick.
I do not want to blacklight your mattress.
Dude, I mean, you could black my current one, dude. I'm poly no sex. Poly no comes.
Celibate ciphers.
Yeah, just, I'm Patrick Bateman now. I'm just hitting the finance market hard.
Your vol cell.
Yeah.
In a volatile market.
Mm-hmm.
Volunteering this information to the podcast listeners.
I got all my money wrapped up in Pickle finance right now.
Yeah.
I have to really focus on that. It's very important to me.
Are you violating it?
I paid $40. I'm a majority owner of Pickle Finance.
I kind of like this.
I'm a CEO. I'm on the board.
I like this ciphers better than Tinder swiper ciphers.
Yeah, dude. I need something.
I like financial ciphers.
I'm like a chimp. I need something to do all day. You know what I mean?
You are perfect for Wall Street bets.
You need to be poking and picking at something.
Yeah, just like I can't just be sitting around. I need something to fucking, ooh, shiny.
Just watching graphs go up.
Yeah, graphs, dude. I've been real into the graphs. If you guys want to talk about candlestick charts, hit me up. I'm doing some technical analysis, some support, some resistance, some trending, some Fibonacci.
Is that the line graph with all the bars that go up? Is that a candlestick?
Candles, dog.
If you're looking at a normalized graph,
son, you got to learn how to read the candle. You can't be fucking around, dog.
If you're looking at a normal graph,
12 hours into Bitcoin now.
If you ever have looked at a pie chart or a normal area graph, you're a retard. Just saying it right now. That's pleb shit. Okay, so get on my level. Candlestick only.
I'm glad. Welcome to the club, Paul. How does it feel?
It's good. I'm learning from this Asian guy on YouTube who has the thickest accent ever.
Yeah.
And I listen to it really loud in my room. So I just imagine my uncle is just like, it's like 45 minutes of this guy talking about graphs. I imagine my uncle's in the room like, what the fuck is he listening to? He's got the thickest accent. I can't even understand him half the time.
That's how you know it's good.
Yeah, dude.
Which bowling do you guys prefer, 10-pin or candle pin?
Ooh, that's a great question.
I'm a 10-pin guy.
10-pin, yeah.
I like 10-pin, but I also like candlestick.
Cool. I'm amongst my people now.
Yeah.
But I also like candlestick bowling, though. I'm not against it. Like, it's fun time.
I hate candlestick because eventually someone fucking baseball throws one because they think it's funny.
I accidentally did that last week. I just hurled it up in the air. I shot putted that thing across.
Are you going when you go candlestick bowling? That's how you know you're you're in it. Are you going?
White dudes get ignorant when they candlestick. Yeah, after 3 frames, white dudes like bros, they get bored and they just have to start doing ridiculous.
We can never do more than 3 frames. But that's past my bowling limit.
Yeah, we accidentally did 4. I was on a date last week, and if you didn't have to, it was like, do you want to play another game? Okay, no. If you just threw a ball down the alley, it would just start the game over again. So we accidentally started 2 extra games. So we're so fucking over bowling now. We need to get the fuck out.
Candlepin is some fucking rural shit, dog. That's some country.
Yeah, you gotta go out.
It's a New England.
It is. I didn't know it was a thing until I got here in New England. Some girl was like, "You want to go candlepin bowling?" I was like, "What the fuck?" And I've never done it before.
I only saw 10-pin in cartoons and stuff.
All right, here's a question.
Where a bowling ball would get dropped on Elmer Fudd's
what
head.
the fuck? That's so ass backwards living. That's how you know you lived out in the fucking sticks if you didn't know what real bowling was.
There's an episode of The Simpsons where they moved to Massachusetts and Homer discovers candlepin bowling, and you get 3 balls instead of 2.
Yeah.
So like he gets to like redeem himself on that 3rd ball and like just like is amazed by it and falls in love with it. And that's why he wants to move to Massachusetts. I didn't even know that it was like a 2 or 3 difference between the 10 pin and the candle pin.
Yeah, it's like a different thing. The ball's smaller, the pins are different. It's a whole
Here's
different
a good
thing.
would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather
Be fucked with a 10 pin bowling pin?
Dude, you literally took the words right out of my mouth.
Or be fucked with the can. I'm going with 10 pin.
I was going to say insert one in your ass.
Yeah.
I think you got to go 10 pin because you go the little nub at the top. It's easier.
Right.
Okay.
That's sort of butt plug shaped, right?
Third player, do we have an option to choose the ball?
Okay, candle pin ball. That's a big still, though. It's...
I mean,
What, as like an anal bead?
I might have seen that in
That's
a
not
rock.
even-
I might have
that's
seen
not
that in a
even
Rocco
plausible.
Siffredi film.
Dog, myth busted.
no, it's definitely been done. You've never seen the video where the dude pulls his head out of the vagina?
Yeah, I saw a guy stick his whole head in a
His whole
vagina
fucking
one.
head, Jesse. His fucking dome.
That's a fake video from efuck.com.
Come to think of it, it kind of looked
There's
like
a bald dude.
he kind of looked like Jeff Bezos.
It kind of looked like you with no hair.
What if he took his head out and he was like,
No,
"Yo,
at first he puts his hand in, right? And then he puts his foot in. And he's a bald dude.
I don't even remember. I just remember there
This
was
is
a
a fake
head.
video.
I still
when we
think
go-
that people can stick some crazy ass shit in some shit.
when we go to Patreon, I want to talk about a new porn fetish that I have.
Okay.
What about
tease
if
that.
this just becomes the Patreon one?
Patreon.com/LonelyMans.
No, we'll do Patreon after.
All right.
I think we'll get a lot
Get
of mileage out of this
get
thing
loose.
I'll bring up.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking you guys probably it's a new phenomenon in porn. We're teasing that one for a while.
Patreon.com.
I only really wanna do
that
porn.
episode will be released on Friday.
Porn talk is for the paying customers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of my true passions.
I guess I still gotta DM that male porn star and try to get him on the. On the
Oh, we
pod.
definitely. gotta
That's
do
what
it.
we got to do now. We got to branch out into male porn stars. Every time I watch porn, I
there's
get
a-
more questions. I'm just like,
Leave in the comments which male porn star we should slide in the DMs.
There's
to get
a
on the
girl
podcast.
who went to school in the town next to my husband. Her dad was a police chief, and
Yeah.
my brother's best friend in high school dated her.
Mhm.
And then after high school, she did some porn.
Yeah.
Maybe I could text her and offer her some heroin, as I'm sure she's not doing well because being a porn star is not a very good life.
Be like, yo, I could still get blue perk 30s if you come through. Like, where did you find those?
I love how I'm smug about like how miserable after porn life must be, as I'm 28 and live at my parents' house.
And you're putting it all on Pickle Coin right
Yeah.
now.
and then that's like a Rick and Morty episode, like Pickle Rick. Yeah, it's like a
Is
became a
it
thing.
named, it's not named after Pickle Rick. It's named after Larry the Cucumber.
Yeah, I mean, Larry the Cucumber started a bank called Pickle Finance.
Called Pickle Finance. In VeggieTales?
No,
Oh,
in
okay.
real life.
I was
I'm on the board of trustees. For $40, I'm majority shareholder of Pickle Finance at right now.
Yeah.
I'm the next Jeff Bezos. Every coin is backed by a real pickle, so it's
Yeah.
like it's a pickle standard.
Yeah.
You have to understand. I mean, it makes sense. It's economics. You would
Paulie
understand.
Pickles out here, bro.
USD, United States Dill.
This is the girl that
Man.
the porn star that went. The Hudson police chief. We're doxing you right now.
Jeff
I
Bezos.
feel like I might have watched
Also,
her
not
videos
really
before.
doxing you because I'm just saying this is the job she used to
I'm
have.
pretty sure I've seen her in some
She's
shit.
from Massachusetts.
Like if you were in a short indie film, I would say you were in a short indie film. You just happened to be in a bunch of
What year
pornos.
was she active?
When I was like out of high school. For some reason, I never met this girl in my life. Never seen her with my own two eyes, and I still thought it was hot as fuck to jerk off to her just
So
because
like 10 years ago?
I knew someone that knew her.
I definitely have probably. If she
Isn't
was
that
on,
weird?
If she was on any of the major, if she was on the big three,
Any of the major tubes?
Bang Bros, Reality Kings, or Team Skeet, Porn Pros. All right, maybe there's a big like 5 or 6.
They're probably all owned by the same person,
I like-
anyways.
They are. They're all owned by this company, MindGeek, who owns all this.
Oh, yeah,
all the-
who owns all like Pornhub and all that.
Yeah.
Paulie Pesos would know. That's no
I
Jeff
like-
Bezos. We got Paulie Pesos in the house.
Hello,
He knows about
my
the
name
financial
is,
market. I
My
know
name
about
is Paulie Pesos.
The pornanancial market.
This is our earnings report.
Yeah, you're really into the porn angles market as well.
Yeah.
You gotta
We,
get that.
It's almost embarrassing now that I know too much about pornography.
Have you ever seen the forums?
Very intrigued.
The interesting part of the internet to me is the message boards in which brand new porn stars are discussed.
Yeah.
Like girls with like 2 videos and people are like actively like following their career.
Oh yeah, they're early investors. They're getting
the
on
rookie,
ground floor.
AAA. They go to high school to draft. It's like drafting LeBron out of high school.
Yeah.
They're very hipster about porn stars too. Like, oh, I knew her before she was like really big. I watched her first scene. I was there.
Yeah, I kind of was more into like her blowjob only scene. Just personally. It's
No, when Riley Reid only did toy videos, that's when I first discovered.
Dude, Riley Reid is at her peak when she's stuffed to the gills. So don't fucking come here with that shit.
To the hills.
It's amazing that she's the most famous.
That's
porn star in the
LeBron
world.
James being a porn star. That's what we were talking about. We can do a little bit of porn. We were talking about Eva Yee.
Yeah.
I need a girl that, like I said, her attributes have to be high. Offensive awareness, defensive awareness, ball handling. Like, she needs to be fucking stuff.
I really appreciate that pun.
I did.
I'm just saying,
what you did there.
Look, I can appreciate a porn star that doesn't do that shit, but, the one who's got a dick, 2 in her butt, 1 in her fucking pussy, 1 in her mouth, and she's fucking...
Airtight.
That's
yeah,
too
and not
aggressive
only
for
that,
me,
but
bro.
you're down to the root stem of every single dick. That, to me, is like a LeBron James, Kobe Bryant type performance. So it's like... I have to give it up.
Is that
for those
talent
girls.
or genetics?
I don't even like that porn. I just have to give it up. I just respect the art.
Did she learn how to do that? Or was she born with
It's
that
a little
ability?
bit of
hard work. It's
Perfect
a little
storm.
bit of, a lot of practice. She went deep on some digs.
You need
Like
a
a
good
lot.
mentor around 13, 14. You need a good older mentor, probably, is what I'm assuming, if you get into that line
I
of
hope
work.
not.
There's always
I
like
hope not, too, but let's be honest.
There's always like that one girl that like, because some girls just do porn for like the money, but every
Yeah.
now and again you get that one girl that's like,
That's what I'm
The
talking
love
about.
of the game.
I do this for the love of the game. I do this for the love of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Your
She's
Sasha Grace.
like, yeah,
Your Larkin Loves. Anybody?
your
Larkin Loves,
Belladonnas.
shout out.
Somebody that's just
Belladonna. Dude.
just in. I'm going old school here. We can go to the vault.
Belladonna has a lesbian scene where she's
Yeah.
outside on a quilt with Cytherea. I think her name is. Dude,
A lot of squirting happened in that video. A lot of gushers.
I don't like one word named porn stars.
I still think about. Sometimes when I'm in bed with a girl, if I can't get it up, I think about that particular video. Yeah.
When I'm trying not to bust, I sing rap lyrics to myself.
What's your go-to rap lyric song
not
that
bad.
you bust?
I-
that you
Whatever
sing
song
not to
has been
bust?
stuck in my head recently, it's been Apollo Kids by Ghostface Killah and Raekwon.
So apparently, ladies, if you hear a man start singing rap, he's real close. You're doing some things to him. He's trying to keep it
pumping
down.
him
So-
like, I'm the inventor. 86 ramen at the center debut. 93
Has a girl ever caught you? Been like, what are you saying? Like, no, don't worry about that. No, shut up.
Imagine
Nothing.
if you. It'd be funnier if you did that while you were jerking off. So like you just like, yo Jesse, what's up? You open my door and you just have like a blindfold on. You're like, I'm an inventor.
93 LP. Told you that.
If you guys ever need not busting tips,
Yeah.
I'm the king. I have every trick in the book. I have a compendium of tricks to try to not bust in my brain.
All right, give me a couple.
Pinching the back of your thigh is probably my favorite one.
That's also to not fall asleep while you're driving.
So like
I've done that.
while you're pounding away or whatever, you just pinch your back thigh real hard
Yeah.
because she probably won't notice because you're giving her that good dicking. Hopefully,
You're not paying attention. You just start pinching
Fellas,
the fuck out of her. Just
fellas. Yeah, don't pick her thigh. That's one really good one. A second one that I've been fooling around with lately, and I don't know if it's placebo or not. I think you take about 2 Joe Rogan's Alpha Brains before you have sex.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it keeps you from. You're thinking about the pussy a little too much. You know what I mean?
You're out there dissecting the pussy. You're in there.
You're really breaking down like the angles on the pussy, and I think it helps personally.
You got like
It sounds
pussy
ridiculous.
candle
That
charts
one's
like
not
in
even
your
a joke.
brain.
That's still an experiment. That's not financial advice, but
I'm not a porn star though. I'm not a professional. These are just one of my go-to strategies. You never go all the way in. You just give her like, you go half if you
some
can.
of us
like
don't have the.
We don't
ability
have that
to,
much dick. Like,
If I'm not going all the way in, Ben, I'm not even really in. I gotta be honest with you. Shit is like a mushroom tip.
At that point, I'm just playing with the tip, and I'm like, that's way too sensitive. I gotta go all the way in.
Yeah, Ben, I have a small dick with big balls, so I have to pound at all times because the only real enjoyment they're getting out of it is my balls hitting the top of their vagina. That's like probably the most enjoyable thing about having
Have
sex.
you ever
So you're
put
in
your
doggy
balls
style
in?
position there.
I put it wherever my balls need to be. My balls are doing most of the heavy lifting when I have sex. It's weird. It is a weird style. It's kind of like that dude who was on the Seattle, or it was on the Oakland A's that threw submarine style, that pitcher. He's like the only one. I'm just like one of the only guys who most of my fuck game is centered around my balls.
Do you
It's
ever
just
put
a
your
weird
balls
style,
in
but
the
it works.
vagina? Like just just do a little ball dip.
Look, I'll put my balls where they need to be. My balls are one step ahead.
There's an ICP lyric. He's like,
They're like
my
a
balls are
cornerback in
people,
the
so I'm
NFL.
trying to stuff them in there too.
You know, the balls are people too. They're like corporations. They are people
Show
too.
my
They need
balls
the
some
love.
Yeah, I love my balls. Honestly, I hate my dick. I love my balls.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Paul. I hate my dick. I love my balls.
Did you name him?
No, you guys ever name your dick?
Yeah, absolutely.
You
I
gotta
named
let a
mine.
girl name your dick.
I
right?
feel at some point I have, but it's not been memorable.
I think your girlfriend nicknames your dick. Is how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
Listen, it just happened, and
So mine's
now we
called-
have it.
Mine's called Goddamn. If we're playing by that rule.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Mine's called.
Because every time she pulls it out, she goes, God damn.
Oh, well, just
Mine's called. This is a public library.
mine's called "Where's the Rest?"
You're like, you haven't pulled my underwear all the way off.
Yeah, still wearing pants. I'm fully dressed.
That's just the rope, baby.
Those are just my balls.
You know what I hate? I hate when you're getting down dirty with a girl for the first time and like,
Yeah.
you take your pants off, but you still got your briefs on.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually probably you guys probably don't know anything about this, but sometimes when you only have your briefs on, what you're working with will look like way more impressive because
Yeah.
there's some shadows and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, damn, when she takes my underwear off, she's gonna be. I wish I could just keep my underwear on and do this.
Yeah.
It looks way better.
I think, guys do look better with the underwear on.
Especially I gain a little weight, so I get little flabs around my root, and it's so good.
Oh, you get some like high-waisted boxer briefs? Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
make you,
bro.
That'll give you a couple points.
I wanna
Dude,
get the
that'll
ones
make
we
your
can just-
man camel toe really pop.
Yeah.
I just want to take my balls and dick
Moose
out of my
knuckle.
boxers and have sex like that.
Oh, yeah, you could do that.
You can definitely do
What's
that.
holding you back from that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not really having sex with anybody at this point.
Yeah.
That number one problem.
So I should probably address like a lot of other things before I address
Yeah.
the underwear.
So right now
situation.
you're just jerking off with the underwear on?
Have you ever done the accidental dick slap, which is my favorite? Like when she's pulling down your boxers, and then like the other part, if she's trying to do it like all slow and sexy,
Ben,
but you're
again,
like
Ben
kinda
tries to
hard.
relate to us
Ben.
again.
Yo, you guys ever like have to bring a girl to the ER because you broke her rib cage with your penis, fellas?
Yeah, because your dick just whipped out of your underwear.
Yeah, she just snapped it with the jaws because one girl caught it bad, and I didn't want to laugh, but I laughed my ass off. It was the closest to feeling like a male porn star ever. You know, like you're just like, I don't know, some.
My dick doesn't hold that much weight where it can cause physical damage.
Well, I mean, it doesn't take much. Vagina's only like 3 inches shallow or some shit like that,
We're
right?
talking to Billy Club Ben Bow right now.
Man,
I don't know,
that-
ladies, write in. How shallow is your vagina? Let's get to the bottom of it.
let's get to the depth of this issue.
If you could maybe perhaps get a ruler, take a picture, perhaps.
You know, just dip it in there.
I
and
wouldn't
then we'll
even mind if you get a thermometer. Maybe tell me the temperature.
Any sort of like long cylindrical object, you can put it all the way in and then take a Sharpie and mark it at the edge and then pull it out.
Yeah,
and
I
then
want
measure
some
it
hard data on vaginas. I just want I want like the latitude, longitude, XY axis, that type of shit.
Yeah, preferably
You can just use Ben's dick if you want.
just get a mold of it, you know.
Yeah.
We'll just 3D print your pussy. You know, my friend works with 3D printers. We're gonna get very, very scientific. You know, we really want to get down to the facts here.
Yeah,
Dude, I
send me
found-
that CAD file, baby.
Yeah, gotta be only AutoCAD, bro. We 3D models only, baby. We render quickly.
I found this tweet earlier where everyone got mad at.
Mm.
Oh, I gotta find it. Some bitch was like, "If you have depression, try lifting weights," and then it was 50 comments of.
Eat a
Dude,
dick.
here's the thing: is like, I don't mind if people kind of like victimize themselves
Yeah.
about kind of like real shit or whatever.
Mm.
But the worst one to me is when people are like, "Well, just so you know, I have depression." And it's like, all right. It's not an identity. I don't know what you want me to do. Like I can make fun of people with depression. I gotta find a tweet.
I do think that like I do think people throw that out of the bag too quickly nowadays.
Yeah.
It's like, nice to meet you. Yes, no, I have anxiety, I have depression, I take these pills. Nice to meet you.
It's like, all right, my family
it's
brought
like-
me illegally here when I was in 8th grade, so
like,
we
yeah.
all have issues.
Like, yeah, I get it.
Can we talk about your favorite band or something first?
Do you like cheese? I'm not a big cheese guy.
When they lead with it, yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah, it's like, all right, like, why are you telling me this? Like, would you want me to judge you by that so I feel sorry for you off the bat? Like,
I like
don't.
when people beat around the bush in their Tinder profiles. They're like, I love naps. I'm like, all right, you're depressed. I see you.
It's cool. You know, that's fine. You know, do that thing. I sleep 18 hours a day.
Yeah.
I get it. You know, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
do
love
that.
my cat and my bed. It's like, all right, maybe you should try a couple medications.
I hate when it's like, you know,
But
just
yeah.
so you know, I'm done with the games. And like, I don't know, the whole fucking bio is like this aggro.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like
I love when there's a list of demands.
And I read none of them.
Yeah, it's like, bitch,
I
are
still
you-
swipe right.
Are you hiring me for like a manual labor job, or
Yeah.
are you trying to have sex with me? I don't understand. You're just barking a lot of things
Yeah.
at me, and I don't know.
I'm looking for a motivated self-starter that doesn't play games.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like-
90% of my life is games. I'm a big gamer. I play video games.
And I'm not even saying
this
like
podcast is a game.
you can do whatever you want your
I'm
dating
in the
profile.
stock game right now.
Yeah, heavy
just
on the
trying to help
trading
her.
game.
I'm trying to help her. Like, ladies, if you're aggressive in your bio,
Yeah.
you're probably turning off a lot of people that are fine folks. But it's just like
This is not dating advice.
centrist. Go jump off a cliff.
She's.
Bow, bow, bow. I'm 19. I live with my parents. Bow, bow, bow.
Do you like girls? Do you like
Centrist.
bad girls? Because I'm bad at everything. Common
I'm
ones.
kind of a radical communist.
Yeah.
I radically.
I love incel investor Paul Cyphers. This is my new favorite.
I'm kind of a radical communist, everybody. You
Yeah.
know, I'm so radical that I went to art school and I got too fucked up on and had to drop out 3 weeks in. And then now I live with my parents
Yeah.
because, you know.
Wait, is this your life or is this the
Radical.
Tinder girl's life?
Yeah.
Because
It actually is really close to. If you replace art school with Framingham State University, I pretty much
That's
just.
you.
I was about to say it was very parallel. I didn't know if it was like a.
I wouldn't blame the entirely.
Yeah.
It certainly didn't help. I had a lot of weird sex. Everybody. If you really want to have a weird, if you're just, I think so. If you're just
Yeah.
bored with sex, like you're just like kind of like over it,
Yeah.
and you just want to get a little weird,
Just numb yourself out with drugs.
dude, take Ben.
Did you not bust on?
Did you have 2 tree beers? What
Well, at one point with, and I did an open mic. I played guitar when I was 19.
Yeah.
Which is terrible. And I had sex with some girl after. And when I was on, and I got up and went back to my dorm in the morning. I think I walked there with just in my boxers because I was
You
so
blacked
fucked
out
up.
on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
dude, this is fuck.
Is this Patreon content?
Yeah,
We could just make this the episode.
We're 37 minutes into this episode. Well, I don't know. I'm going to edit out the first few minutes. I would be a real dick if I just left it us like setting up and like you taking off your jacket.
if you just
and,
cut
like,
that one thing out, I'll tell the whole story on the Patreon.
I'm not editing any of that out.
Nah, it's just gonna go out. So you might as well just continue talking. I feel like we just go all in on this.
What are you embarrassed about? The
I don't think I need to be broadcasting the 3 weeks that I was taking like real drugs.
All right, it was 3 weeks, like 10 years ago. You're all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
just-
still not good.
who gives a fuck, bro? Let your nuts hang.
You made it out, dog. Those are highly addictive. You could have got caught up. In
Actually,
the
the whole thing was a made up story. I was making up a story.
yeah, none of this is real. We create our own reality on this
I actually
podcast.
wrote this. It's all written down in a script.
Yeah, I got a dog.
Yeah.
Nah, but my niece, bro, she's 7 years old and she's been ducking school
Yeah.
and told her teacher that she's got these dogs she's got to take care of. And so now anytime something happens, I'm just like, nah, bro, I got to take care of my dog. And I ain't got a dog, but the hoes love it. So we need to take more dog pictures. In fact, I should go pose with Val for like 7 different pictures. I brought some outfits. We're going to switch it up. And I'm going to post that shit because fuck it. If hoes are lying about shit, I'm going to lie about shit.
Yeah. Technically, I have a dog. I live with a dog.
That counts. I think that's close enough.
Yeah.
Because like they could come here and see the dog at any time.
Yeah, the dog recognizes me, like likes me. I've taken her out to use the bathroom a few times. Like I've fed her.
Yeah, and if you want to come over here and leash this dog up and take you for a walk, I could do that.
Yeah.
Got that kind of power, girl.
I found
So-
this tweet.
I don't really like play with her and interact with her too much. So when other people come over,
no,
they're like,
turn
"Oh
it
my
off.
god, Valerie!" And like I just like stand there and wait for them to like
No,
finish
that's good.
petting the dog.
Yeah, that's true. We do entertain the dog every time. She does love the attention.
She gets more
Walk
love
around
from
the
the guests than me.
dog, entertain that bitch. Wave a toy, throw a frisbee, entertain that bitch.
Walk around the dog, entertain that
Yo, if
bitch.
there's any woman out there who would
Look a nut,
dress
suck
up
a nut.
scantily clad and let me throw a frisbee to her in the backyard, like kind of in a dog.
Oh, you
type
want a
situation.
dog girl girlfriend?
Just the frisbee part. Everything
Yeah.
else, you can act like a normal human.
Does she have to catch it with her face or her hands? Okay.
No, I just wanted her to go get it and then bring it to me and drop it at my feet.
Would she be running on 2 feet, or would you want her to run all fours?
I would handcuff her ankles and her wrists, so she had to run like an "Oh brother, where art thou?" when they escape from jail.
Is this because you're a Gemini?
Yeah.
You're freaky because you're a Gemini.
I think I was.
Have you done
I was
any
exposed
pet play
to
with girls?
hardcore pornography at like 11, and I think that's why I'm.
I think that's why our whole generation is fucked up.
Yeah, that's why we're all porn and sex addicts.
Because I have this weird thing.
Talk about porn for 25 minutes of every podcast.
Every free podcast that's going on YouTube that my fucking mom probably listens to.
We talked about porn on the Patreon podcast too.
I found this tweet, by the way. Okay. So, bad medical take. So the person who reposted this thought they were owning this person by reposting it.
Yeah.
Imagine if people lifted weights and ate real foods instead of relying on antidepressants. Which, all right. I mean, it's not the most original take.
Some people do need antidepressants, though.
But listen to some of these fucking responses.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. If more people, there would be less people on antidepressants if more people like tried that.
After I read a few of these comments, you're going to be like, I hope all these people kill themselves.
All right, hit me.
I am so tired by people whose achievement in life is lifting shit and thinking this means they have anything of value to say about mental health and mental health issues. Fucking stop.
Okay.
Okay, that's one good one. That was like a 40 reply conversation.
Where'd you find this tweet? Is it just like going viral on your feed?
Yeah, I guess so. I want to be angry and I search until I find it.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it. So that one tweet to just piss me off. You just
search "dear white men" and then find
go through
people's profiles. You're like,
not only are these comments whiny and do I doubt the validity. I just like there's hundreds of these comments. I don't think every motherfucking person is considering tying the noose around their neck. So if you're not on that level, then stop like using it as a badge of honor that you're got the sads sometimes. Like
But everyone commenting, I don't know, maybe they have tried working out before, but like I do feel way better when I'm working out.
It's weird to suggest people who can barely get out of bed should actually be going to the gym. Maybe it's depression that keeps people who would otherwise enjoy working out from doing so.
All right, if you're not like physically disabled, give it a try.
Also, that's fine. Like, I maybe there are people who can't get out of bed, but So is it okay for me to spread the information that the ones who want to try it? Like, I don't. So we just shouldn't say that. Is it? You know what I mean?
All right. The person who said like maybe you should try this, they're a cunt, and everyone else is a cunt too.
Yeah.
No one is like. I don't know, I guess that's if you want any traction on Twitter, you're just gonna be a cunt.
There's a lot of cunty behavior on Twitter. They're out there.
What does this even mean? This is where the Twitter...
You could be like, hey, worried about taking antidepressants? You could also try lifting weights and eating a healthy balanced diet.
That's what I hate is when people online have to be like,
oh yeah, just pop a pill, idiot. Why don't you fucking pick up a kettlebell?
I hate how the internet, the conversations for the longest time, the way we communicated got like sleeker or whatever.
Yeah.
But now it's going the opposite way where you have to be like, in my opinion, Led Zeppelin is the greatest band of all time. And it's like, yeah, dude, you can just say like, Led Zeppelin's the greatest band of all time. You're saying it. It's implied. Like, I just hate how people have to like, kind of like, you know what I mean? Everyone has to speak in like syntax now. It's very weird where it's like, so just to like, I'm saying the thing they want me to say first and then I'll say my opinion. You know what I mean?
Because they don't want all those cunty comments.
I have to caveat.
You do, because that's the way that we've made it now, is because anything you say that has anything implied or is not explicitly stated, people are just like, because there's those people there always that person like that'll go back and look at 10 years of tweets to find that one thing you said to be like, ha, cancel them, like they're done. Which is
it's like, oh, you said the Strokes were the greatest band of all time 5 years ago. Which is it?
Are you stroking or are you joking? You're not even serious.
You know, this reminds me of that picture of the three kids sitting around there. The three like young kids that are like starting. It's always like a podcast meme.
Yeah, it's like a YouTube screen.
Every time you talk about like cancel culture or podcast with me, and like whenever I'm on one, I always just think about me like this is exactly what that meme is about. Is us being like, it's still, you guys are making valid points, but it's so funny when
I wasn't even getting into cancel culture. I was just people.
But whatever, like topical but culture war, bro.
But that's the top, like the epitome of cunty behavior. I believe, like is like anyone who would do that is just some baby back bitch.
Yeah, there's a lot of taking stuff in bad faith. Like that's the thing I don't like, and you know it's purposely taking it in bad faith. It's like it's not even like you're letting your blind hatred of someone cloud your judgment, which does happen. But a lot of times it's like, for example, I'll give one that the libs can respect. Most of the shit AOC says, and is quoted on by people who are on the right, is taken in the worst faith. Mm-hmm. So she's like, yeah, I think maybe we should try to help poor people. It's like, oh my, she's going to take all our money? Yeah. It's like, yeah, dude, like, you know, you have to be genuine. If you want to have a conversation, you have to come to the table genuine. Other than what are we doing?
Yeah. Well, that's because people don't have genuine. It's like it's just a feeling that they're trying to, like, I'm right and someone's trying to trounce on my rightness. Yeah. Or leftness or whatever you want to call it.
It's all social media dunking.
Yeah, this is like this, and they feel like anyone that disagrees with them is personally attacking them. Mm-hmm. Like it's this idea that you can't have disagreeing viewpoints like civilly. Like if you disagree with someone, then you have to hate that person.
We got beef now.
Yeah, it's like then I have to now fight you on the street, and we got to have guns out. It's like no, you have this opinion, and albeit as ridiculous as that opinion is, or whatever have you. You're still a human being, and I feel like that aspect is lost on both sides of whatever it is. Like, and so now you have to hate this person. I disagree with this person, so now I got to go run up on him in the street. I got to burn his house down. I'm gonna slash his tires and see him. I'm gonna punch him in the face. Like it's going down on site.
I know Trump voters, and I would rather talk to them about. They're more interesting to me than the people that voted the same way I did.
Well, I used to even like
they're different from you.
They're different.
And so, their viewpoints are different. But it's
I want to hear your perspective. I don't want to fucking argue with you or like
we know Trump voters. I mean, there's one on this podcast right now.
Yeah, Ben.
Dude, the thing is, the other thing is the social media dunking.
Yeah, I can't put that out on this.
Social media dunking is really annoying, and I see it even more because I'm on comedy like Twitter.
Yeah,
and it's like to me in 2021, if you dunk on someone on Twitter and it's clear that even if it's a good dunk, but it's clear that you're upset, which is why you're dunking, like you're biting back like a cornered dog. To me, that makes you the beta cuck in 2021, because it's like the ultimate move is for somebody to say some shit and then just be like, lol, you know what I mean? Just like keep it moving.
Bro, I just read that chapter. That chapter just happened in 48 Laws of Power. They were talking about that idea. Like if someone's trying to like make some beef, like if you give it attention and give it some heat, then it makes it seem like you care a lot because you're giving it all this heat and attention, and it then blows it out versus where you're just like,
oh, that was always my game on Twitter back in the day. Do not show that I care about anything.
I never engage. I don't engage. Yeah,
I hate
all that nonsense. I just don't.
Stand-up's gonna be like that too. You just gotta be like,
don't engage. And if you just, it's like okay, that's literally being above it. Like cool, yeah, dude, thanks.
I hate dunking on social media, and I hate dunking in the NBA. Okay, Jeremy Lin, baby, fundamentals. Okay, all these guys jumping out of the gym. Okay. Back in my day, okay, Bob Cousy, you know what I'm saying? Bob Cousy go down there, he shoot the ball in the hand.
Bob Cousy.
And then this fucking guy, 6'8", comes in, he jumps out of the gym. How are you supposed to beat him? I don't get it.
Bob Cousy wouldn't have lasted 3 years in 2021 NBA.
All of a sudden, Wilt Chamberlain comes walking through the door. Well, what the fuck are we doing now? This guy's fucking, he's as big as a house.
That's when Bob Cousy knew he had to retire. He's like, we have Kareem and Wilt. This is too much.
I gotta get about the league. Kareem playing in middle school, and he was like, I'm good on this sport. I think maybe hockey would be cool.
I'm gonna be an agent. I think I'm gonna switch to the banking side of this.
Respect Bob Cousy. Respect Pistol P. Maravich, the great white hopes of.
Is Bob Cousy still alive?
Maybe. Bob Cousy's old.
Think we can get him on the podcast?
Probably
not. He went to Holy Cross. He does not want to talk to us. He's like one of those Irish guys that got molested and then thought that somehow it was a good thing because God did it to him.
Yeah.
I don't know. You ever realize that like some of those molesty guys love God a lot? And it's like, Doc, wouldn't you abandon God after you got molested?
I don't know. It's all...
Why are you guys looking at me like...
I'm just saying, if I got molested, I would abandon God.
Maybe they just think it's...
God's plan.
If God's plan includes molestation, it's a very wily plan he's got going on. He doesn't work. He works in mysterious ways, as I said.
Well, Ben and I
that's
we're
that's
talking
a weird thing to blame on God. By the way,
when people when things go well, people are like that's God's plan. But we're like, no, bad shit's God's plan too, dog.
It's got to be both.
He molested you so that someday you could grow up and you can molest somebody else. It's what his plan was for.
He's a believer in God's plan.
It's just some controversy in your life
Shout
that
out
builds
to the
some
Irish
strength.
Catholics.
If he wasn't molested, would he have made it to the NBA?
Isn't it weird how
exactly like if all those guys in the NBA had fathers, would they be in the NBA still?
Yeah.
Or if you just I mean you can't be like average in the suburbs and be in the NBA. Like you got to be like either super rich or super broke. There's no in between. That's the weird thing about like it. Just average people are just like you just kind of stay in that average range.
Do you know that he was molested, or you're just assuming?
Who?
Bob Cousy.
I assume every Irish Catholic person born before 1980 was molested. Okay. Yes. As a rule.
But back then you couldn't talk about it. You could never say because it'd go
and
against
if they
your manliness.
I see to it that they are immediately molested. I say, Father, get your fucking balls out, kid. I want to suck them.
Yeah, we had an idea for a skit the other day that I think is hilarious.
We're 50 minutes in the podcast. Pitch me this good.
Okay, so you know how you said that like the new actresses moved to like Miami and shit?
Yeah.
And like LA. So I want to have a sketch where it's like, you know, the porn industry, you know, Miami, LA, a lot of people, but we decided to go with something a little different. And then like the sign exposes and it's like Boston porn casting. And then you just have like, I don't know, just like Laura Severus or someone come in and just be like, hi, I want to be a fucking, I want to be in the fucking movie. I want to be naked. You know what I mean? Just wicked Boston. Like, you know, another girl is like fucking smoking Newports and it's just like,
I'll suck a dick on the internet.
I'll do it. And then just have one guy, it's like Marty. He's like, yeah, dude, I'll do whatever the fuck you want. I need fucking Percocets bad. And just have him sitting on a casting couch, like a casting couch.
Yeah, I gotta blow a blue so I don't pop so quick.
Yeah.
Just in the super fucking, I'll fucking suck a dick for some Newports. I don't care.
Because I had some idea about porn stuff, and then somehow Ben integrated like just all girls from Boston, and I was like, that is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. It's a whole new fetish that's been undiscovered.
I've never seen.
Yeah, fuck me, kid. Ah, fuck. Shit.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done. Give me my fucking money.
I think that's the Boston accent is so grimy. Like it's the least sexy accent of like every accent.
I can barely do it. I'm not gonna.
Girls who are like real like basic with it.
Yeah.
Like that level of Ugg boot Boston accent. Chewing gum.
Yeah, North
chewing
Face,
gum all the
Ugg
goddamn
boots,
time.
Yoga pants.
Those girls
Fuck
are so
kid.
fucking hot, dude.
Iced coffee.
Just want to fucking watch the Sox, kid. You want to watch the Sox?
Pink hat.
Like, I don't even like baseball, but I will just stare at your titties the entire fucking 7 hours it takes for this game to finish.
Yeah.
That's fair. Baseball games are just like everything white people do is just an excuse to get drunk.
Baseball rules.
That is like 90% of every activity white people do.
If
you brought me to a Red Sox game, I would have to drink.
Yeah, you'd have to. You're out in the fucking sun. It's beating down on you.
Dude,
someone's hitting a ball once every like 27 minutes. You're just like, let me drink some beers.
Let's rent when COVID's over and we get to go to F1 Grand Prix in Austin. Let's rent a G-Wagon and deck ourselves out in Mercedes gear and go simp hard for Lewis Hamilton. Just be like, Lewis! Yeah.
Let's cash out all our crypto money.
F1 race.
Cash out our crypto. Dude, imagine if we made enough on crypto.
Just rent a G-Wagon for one day. It's probably not that much money.
Listen, G-Wagon is like my dream. That'd be too much. And then I'd have to like steal it. I'd just drive off and never come back with this G-Wagon.
Upset that we had to rent the G-Wagon.
If I'm going to get a G-Wagon, I'm going to have to like get a G-Wagon. Like,
how many dicks did you have to suck for this G-Wagon, you whore?
So many Tinder profile pics in the G-Wagon.
That would be everything.
In exchange for a G-Wagon, how many dicks
can you rent a Rolly too? So
what's the max amount of dicks you would get?
The Rolly wrist on the G-Wagon wheel?
4?
How many dicks I would suck?
I suck 4 dicks for a G-Wagon.
10.
Like a genie shows up and says,
I'll see your 4 and raise you.
A genie, but this is how the rules. A genie says, at any time, I disappear. And I won't do it like, you know, when you're in front of people and shit, but, you know, you won't know it's coming. I just show up in your room like, I'm here to redeem 1 dick suck, please.
Right.
So you have to give him that, like, in a portfolio.
Mm. What if you had to suck a dick every time you made a wish?
And you get a G-Wagon. That's a souped out G-Wagon.
Dick per wish? That's nothing. If I could get anything I want just for a dick suck.
I think I would probably, first wish would be like, I want to enjoy sucking dick.
Yeah.
We're
talking about porn. These girls are getting like $500 a dick suck.
No, but it's just you. Like your Jesse Berlin game is just
rule number 1. I want to love sucking dick. Rule number 2. I want Bailey J to be here right now.
Oh, that is a good wish. That like I wish that I just loved sucking dick, and then you get whatever you love
I wish that I did totally.
What if you love sucking dick but you fucked girls? Would that make you gay? Like if you were gay for the wish,
you a little gay. Everyone's a little gay, except for like.
And I got news for you. That means you can't.
Thanks, Ice-T. You need to get that sound clip. So then anytime.
Next podcast, that'll be on this recording.
This is great. Fucking Ice-T.
I got news for you.
Only SVU, the only SVU could get away with that scene. I feel like anyone else tried that shit, someone would probably say something. But SVU is just like, nah, we just do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
I want to play this, but I feel like it's probably been seen by everybody. Oh, they reacted to it on Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino's podcast like 4 days ago.
Yeah, I told you about that. Deliver. You can play it on here,
dude. I'm such a fucking veteran of the internet, dude. I see shit.
Yeah.
Before anybody does.
No, I found out about Deliver It last year, and I was way late to the game. It's like a 2014 meme.
The internet used to be so. I'm trying to think of some of the best 4chan stories when I was like 13 or 14. One of my favorite things that would happen was sometimes people would DDoS attack the board. Mm-hmm. So they would bots would post something. Like one was row fight the power.
There'd be too many requests on the server. And
no, it's literally every post would be row fight the power. You go on there and you scroll down and it'd be hundreds of posts of people just saying row fight the power because somebody with the technological capability of doing that just decided that they didn't want anyone to post on the board that day.
Right.
But in between, you would find scattered threads and it would be a picture of Will Smith from I Am Legend, and you'd be like, "This is Agent blah blah blah." He's like, "I've been here for 3 years. Every day at noon, I go to the dock and I wait or whatever." And it's like the radio message he puts out, and then people would gather in that one thread, and so everyone would just stay in the one thread until it was over, and they would all just be posting like a picture of like another movie guy from Apocalypse something, and be like, "This is blank blank. I'm over here," and it was just a really wholesome time. That was back when the internet was cool.
And those days are over because now, like 2 comments in, like there's curse words happening. It's already going downhill very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which was necessary.
R.I.P. the internet, bro.
I wish I had delivered the "I Am Legend" quote like perfectly because that would have really made that story 10.
I always wondered, right? Like
I was completely lost. I'm like 4chan, I Am Legend.
Yeah,
all things Jesse doesn't do.
I feel like my performance was okay on this cast, but I let it down there in the 9th inning.
There's I Am Legend where he's like the only person left, and there's like zombies.
Yeah, dude, but these zombies aren't like normal. Like they're not like normal zombies that are like these zombies are like fucking hulked out on roids and they're fucking massive, zombies. Bro. Yeah. They're fucking.
I saw that once.
Only people who are uncut got the zombie virus.
No, they got diamond hands. They're fucking out here jacked the shit on roids and
only
shit.
People who weren't circumcised were the ones that were like in the movie.
Yeah,
so everyone who was circumcised just died.
Right.
If you're uncircumcised, you became a zombie.
Yeah.
So they're very scary. I mean, imagine like mostly like the immigrant population of it. Those are the people chasing you. Yeah.
If like Eastern Europeans,
like soccer players and shit.
Yeah. And you knew that it was created because the disease turned you white, and that's how it happened. It was for the foreigners. You know, it came in the zombie disease. You became white.
Yeah. And
then you leached off of the one black man left in the movie.
And I would hate to be white.
That would be a problem for. I always wondered. I wonder. As like if other black people, if like they ever feel like they'd want to be white, because I love being black. Like I couldn't imagine me as a white dude. I'd be a goofy looking white dude, and it just wouldn't be my thing.
Everybody wants to be black. No one wants to be
I told you I'm not gonna say that word on the podcast anymore.
I think you already said it
like a million times, but I feel like you were trying to set me up for that. I'm not following for it.
I can't say it.
I just can't be saying
especially not on your birthday. I don't want to ruin your birthday.
That is my birthday during Black History Month, Jesse. Yeah. You're going to just go out here and just drop bombs? I will not be fooled into dropping the N-word for white people, guys.
That'd be if I really wanted to. Hang and swing. Just dropping N-bombs on the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be what race
I should get an N-bomb drop so I don't have to say it anymore. I just hit the button.
Every time you... But only if I'm allowed to be the voice that said it.
Ooh, yeah.
On the recording, like I'll record my own N-bomb drop. We can try a couple different styles.
We'll do a session after this. Yeah,
we'll just use that shit. Yeah, we'll do an N-bomb recording.
If I could be a race, I think I would be Aztec.
Well, is that a race or is that
like the Aztec Indian, like the Mexican Native Americans?
Is that just Mexican?
No, now it is. Now the white colonizers from Spain came over and fucked everybody.
Oh, true. Yeah, shout out Christopher Columbus.
I don't think Columbus made it that far, dog.
Yeah, he didn't, but the conquistadors, dog.
The conquistadores were down there.
Conquistadors didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Your door. I'm going to conquista your door wide open.
Bro, they conquisted that pussy all
Imagine
over
dick
there, dog. They
drainers.
threw it
Okay, so
everywhere.
you know how the conquistadors have the breastplates, like the huge, like they're not chainmail. They wear like these big, and then they wear
Yeah.
the sharp pointy helmets.
Breast
Imagine Dick
display.
Drainers wearing one of those. And he's like, go! And he's just like clanking around in a helmet.
And
Or a full night outfit with just his dick out.
and that
It
was
just
the,
weighs so much.
Yeah, and just hear him like clonking around.
Ching, ching, ching,
Yeah.
ching.
that was 90% of the Inquisition. The Spanish Inquisition was just that. It
It was
a bunch
just
of
guys grabbing women and going, oh!
Pretty much. They're like, and then they'd be like, do you believe in Jesus? And then
Yeah.
they'd be like, nah. And they'd be like, what about now? And then be like, nah. Then they'd kill him. And
You know what I think a good sell
Real
for
fucked
Christianity
up.
was? Or was it be
What a
like,
time to be alive, man.
yeah, only if you were a conquistador. For
Yeah.
everybody else, it's not that ideal.
I feel like,
Conquist daddy on the lips.
I feel
You
like
can conquist
Christianity,
these nuts.
Christianity really worked because like you hear the story of Jesus and shit and you're like, all right, I don't know about all this. And then
Yeah.
they're like, so what do I got to do? And they're like, here's what you got to do. You got to have sex with your wife, no condom.
Yeah.
Just shoot up the club every night. As many kids as you can have, God loves it. I feel like that was probably the biggest sell.
Yeah.
It's just the shooting up the club aspect of Christian. Because doesn't Christianity really pump like? I mean,
It's
Irish
like-
Catholics, they have fucking like 18 children. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
It's like, can I shoot up the club in my boy's asshole? They're like, no, you're gonna go to hell for that.
Yeah.
You can't. That's the trap, you know. That's why they're against. No, you guys can't get married. You can't do
shoot
that.
up the dive bar.
Like, wait a minute. You're
Nah,
saying God
shoot
doesn't
the
want
Can't
us to
shoot
have
up the
gay
gym,
sex?
dog. Just the club.
He's like, we've been here for years, and Clark told us that God loves gay sex. What the fuck? You lied to us.
All those people did have little gay sex with children. Those motherfuckers, but it was like illegal
Yeah.
to not bust up the club.
Like, having sex with a child is only morally wrong. It's a case by case basis. I can't speak with an ultimatum on it. I could see a scenario that having sex with a child wouldn't be that big of a deal.
And that has been the Lonely Man's free episode for the week.
We're gonna continue this conversation on the Patreon episode because I really want to know what these examples he's gonna provide.
I got one to lead off. So if you want to know what my example is, hit the Patreon up.
What was the other teaser?
Oh, dude.
The type of porn you've been watching?
No, that
lately?
story about I can't talk about doing drugs on the free.
All right, doing drugs, and then
If my family's listening, I don't do any drugs anymore.
there was some new fetish or something you got into also.
Oh, right. Porn category fetish.
Okay, cool.
We got a lot on the agenda.
I'm gonna drop the N-bomb on the Patreon while singing "Happy Birthday" to Ben.
I'll say.
He still might get punched. I don't know how. We'll see how that plays out.
I probably will say something about Jews at some point. Also,
Yeah.
that's what you're into.
Ben, you got any teasers for the Patreon? Dropping Friday.
You know, my pants might drop on Friday. We'll see.
Hell
My
yeah.
pants dropping out on a Friday. Got my dick swinging out on a Friday.
It might. Who knows? You know, I don't know. I don't know what's able to happen in this next half hour.
And then come to our go away. We're having a going away party in late March. It's a bottomless going away party. Outside in the cold because of COVID. So
Winnie the Pooh, Donald Duck.
a lot of shrinkage going on. Yeah, you have to wear a sailor hat. You have to dress up like Winnie the Pooh or Donald Duck only.
Is it going to be a tucked or untucked party?
If you are uncut, you are not invited to the party. We don't want any
Uncut, tucked, or untucked.
Tucked into what?
Oh, it depends. I mean, if you're trying to get fucked, come tucked. If not, let it ride.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know, all right.
Ah.
I see. Are you guys going to be rapping and
Dog,
taping?
we're having a bottomless party. I'm finna.
Yeah. I honestly, there's not a lot of hanging or swinging over here. It's pretty it's like a gargoyle. It's lashed on.
Bottomless party would be dope.
It's going to be cold in the winter, though, so everyone's going to be like, you know, it's going to even things out a little
You
bit.
can wear a winter coat, hat, gloves up top. Nothing
Basically,
on the
here's
bottom.
what I'm saying. If you're still listening,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be gone in a few months, and
We're also going to have bottomless fries and bottomless mimosas.
if you're a woman out there listening to this podcast,
at the bottomless party.
if you're a
Without alcohol?
if you're a woman,
If I'm fucking dicked out, I'll drink. I'll sip a little.
That's where I draw my line. Whenever I pull my dick out, I'm going to drink.
Yeah, I'll have a sip.
Sip. Would that be your first sip in like 2 years?
Yeah. First I'm gonna take my balls and dip.
Then I'm going to take my cup
Yeah.
and sip. Dipping and sipping, dog.
a little garnish.
Yeah.
It's garnished with these nuts.
I was gonna say I'll dip the tip in with the fucking citric acid.
Bro, dip the tip and let that shit drip. drip.
Is this over?
No,
Going on Patreon?
Patreon.com/LonelyMans. We're finna get into the Patreon. Subscribe, $5 a month. You get at least one free bonus episode. I think you guys are dropping a Stonks podcast on there soon.
Yeah, we're gonna be putting some other stuff up there, like other podcasts that we're doing.
There's gonna be all types of podcasts, pilots, one-offs, sketches, vlogs.
I'm gonna try to be putting
videos,
some podcast material.
Yeah, just random shit.
All types of shit.
And,
it's coming soon. Follow up.
So,
all right,
peace.